Chair recognizes the gentlelady from Florida, Ms. Cammack, for 5 minutes.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you to my colleague, Mr. Meyer, for introducing this very, very important resolution. And I fully expect that every single member of this committee supports this resolution because, let's be honest, whether you think that the border is secure or not, don't we all think that more information is good? And for my colleagues who continuously parrot the talking points of this administration that somehow the border is secure, you would have nothing to hide then, and the data that would be provided would back you up. So you have every reason to vote yes on this resolution. Furthermore, I would say that anyone who continues to say that the border is secure either A, hasn't been there and is under the assumption that the more they parrot that statement, that it's going to become true. It doesn't magically become true. In fact, throughout this entire committee hearing, I have been texting back and forth with Border Patrol agents who are absolutely infuriated with the notion that their leaders in Washington believe that the border is secure. I myself have gone and worked shifts with our Border Patrol agents in various sectors, and I can tell you from personal experience, it is not secure. And I mean, we could go through this 6 ways to Sunday, but at the end of the day, this resolution, a request for information, is needed because that is what our constitutional republic is based on: transparency and accountability. And we as members of Congress have a duty to engage in oversight over the border. So I thank my colleague, Representative Meyer, for bringing this forward. This resolution, this request for information, would provide all of the necessary information to the American people and to Congress about the actions that this administration and Homeland Security have taken, which have brought us to this point, which is the worst border crisis in American memory. Now, we have seen tools come out of the toolbox that are necessary for our agents to do their jobs. Everything from the rhetoric surrounding Title 42, a lack of implementation of the Remain in Mexico policy, the catch and release policy that has been implemented since the Biden administration has taken office. These are all things that continue to draw people into the southwest border sectors, which are then subsequently apprehended and then released because this administration has failed to secure the necessary agreements to send people back or turn them around. So what is the purpose of Border Patrol agents if this administration is telling them not to do their jobs? I can tell you again from personal experience, and we have a member on this committee who is married to a Border Patrol agent who can tell you personally as well, this border is not secure. And if you believe that it is, I encourage you to go and see firsthand for yourself what is happening on the ground. The American people are paying the price for mass illegal immigration, and the emboldened cartels, because that's what they are, they have been emboldened. They are taking advantage and making a profit as a result. The human trafficking and the drug trafficking has skyrocketed. We know this because now every town in America, every single town that we represent is a border town. For example, in one of my counties, Marion County, multiple bricks of fentanyl with the stamp of a border cartel have been found in our district. As was mentioned, there has been enough fentanyl apprehended to kill over 1 billion people. 1 billion. That is absurd. And even our blue woke cities and states are starting to speak out against this crisis. Take, for example, New York Mayor Adams, who has said in his own words, quote, "This is horrific." Now, he was saying this because about 7,000 illegals have been bused to his city, even though on their own website, he says that they are a sanctuary city and they provide resources for illegals. Now, he's getting a very small taste of what our border communities and the other cities around America are getting as a result of these illegals coming into the country unchecked, unvetted, and it's just absolutely, in his own words, as he said, horrific. Now, as we know, fentanyl is the #1 killer for Americans between the ages of 18 and 45. Now, according to a recent report last year, 107,000 deaths occurred due to overdoses for the first time ever. For synthetic opioids, largely fentanyl, that number was 71,200. Now, we know that the majority of fentanyl is being trafficked and distributed through communities all around America, and it's coming from the southwest border. We have a responsibility to get this information, to do our jobs, which is why I urge all of my colleagues to vote yes. If you have nothing to hide, vote yes.
This time has
And with that, I
expired.
yield back.